YouTuber Foodie Beauty aka Chantal Marie has officially said she is anti-LGBT. Foodie Beauty, do you still support LGBT? It's complicated. The short answer is no, but I strongly disagree with hating people based on their orientation. I support individuals as people who are kind regardless of their sexual preference, but as a new Muslim, I cannot make something halal that is forbidden. There is nothing wrong with not believing in same sex relationships. This coming from a Muslim convert, formerly agnostic and almost atheist. Therefore, I have done and still do my fair share of sinning, including having had same sex relations out of curiosity in my past. Now, however, as I attempt to grow as a person and learn Islam further, I love the idea that we can disagree with others' beliefs and not condemn them for having them. That is between them and their relationship with God. We live to serve Him and not ourselves. We must obey as this is what is good for us. God made us who we are, and each one of us is special. Therefore, to alter our natural state of being is haram, and I fully understand this, but as a good Muslim, we must also practice kindness to all no matter their orientation. This concept of kindness is something I struggle with as I have anger issues, but it is something I know I will get right someday. I will never give up, and the closer I allow myself Allah to enter my heart, the more I want to do it right. I was lost for all of my life. I'm still finding myself. It is a journey. It is a gift from God. Alhamdulillah. Hashtag Muslim, hashtag LGBT, hashtag Islam. A little note, it was allegedly plagiarized from another Instagram post. I have yet to find that Instagram post.
I don't hate. I love pussy. Smelly and everything. I don't care. I don't mind a little sweat. I don't mind. I don't care. I don't like a vagina to taste like soap. I want it to taste like vagina. I want it to taste like friggin' vagina. I want it to smell like vagina. I like the smell of vagina. I like vagina. I like being bisexual. I love sex. I like human beings.
The irony in saying, as I attempt to grow as a person, and then admitting you are homophobic is wild. The wildest part is she'll never see that irony. Lol, this is totally normal for her. Now we know where she was all day, formulating how to blame her homophobia on her religion. Sorry, not my fault. It's the way of Allah. Not her religion. She's never even opened the Quran. Literally, the first word of the Quran is read. You literally cannot be Muslim if you haven't started reading or memorizing at least one surah. She'll be Jewish in a couple months if she finds another idiot to simp for her. Facts! How close did she come to criticizing the Emir? I wondered that when she spoke her disagreement with the law, and I wonder today. She always crowds so close to the line, it's hard to say if her fupa tilts over it. Not giving her a pass, just saying she is where she is. So she is officially outing herself as a balding bigot. Throw that channel away, Shantadler. It's your karma. The loophole to her living in the villa was she could live with Ramona. Lol. Care to comment at X-Men Expert? And that, by the way, is the Twitter handle of Pete's. But she had lesbian smacks with Didi. Then she said she was lesbian and going to the Pride Parade. And she isn't a Muslim, so the whole thing is just not right. When the inevitable happens and Salah leaves, she'll be done with all men and be into women until another guy gives her attention. There's no such thing as no, but when it comes to this question, it's either a yes or no. Wasn't it her who said she wants to be with a woman and was talking to this beautiful woman who wants to go on a date with her? 100 she did. And this is an old community post that Foodie Beauty made in the past during Pride Parade. Pete and I will be supporting us gays on Friday and Ottawa Pride. EXO, come say hey. What's she doing? She's really ruining her channel on purpose at this point. It's amazing how far she'll go for a man. I hope she keeps that same energy in a month. Lol, she will try to gaslight people by saying she didn't mean that. Oh yeah, you know that's coming. Good thing being LGBTQ plus isn't a choice, so no one's changing themselves and thus going against God. Chins. Hold up, didn't she try to come out during Pride last year? So she is crapping on Pete's mere hours after he defended her. The short answer is no. Girl, double the TF! You can't condemn Chantal without condemning entire religions. She was just part gay a few months back, lol. Doesn't she have a tattoo of two ladies tongue kissing on her chest? And ate out doo doo, and claimed to be questioning her sexuality and claimed to want to date a woman. She's an effing fake. She takes on whatever personality is around her. She has no real identity. Oh crap, I forgot all about that. Laughing my ass off, she is a mess. I think hashtag Foodie Beauty has found the one issue that will sink her channel. She is disrespecting a large portion of her audience. Most of her audience hate her anyway, and the paying members are dumb AF, or they wouldn't be paying members. So really, there's no reason for anything to change. She is so cringe, dude. So she's no longer in between religions. I guess she'll be going to hell since Muslims have to sincerely repent for their sins, and Chantal hasn't been sincere a moment in her life. Sure, she is Muslim, but calls other Muslim women whores and skanks, and says that Nad's Muslim mother is getting dick down in Egypt, a true woman of honor. She's out of her mind. Chantal is a black hole of nothing. She has no core values whatsoever. She doesn't believe this any more than anything else. It's tired. She's trying to distract from her fraud marriage that she outed. Say the shada then, you Canadian bigot. The audacity of hiding behind your Muslim convert cosplay as a reason why you're anti-LGBT. What a secking fun. The Canadian bigot can say she's a Muslim convert a million times to convince herself that she's one, but until she proves that she could utter the Shahada, nah, she's just cosplaying as one. 6 months ago, she was saying she was bi. She's just a hateful bitch. Yet she has hundreds of morons still supporting her no matter what. Get the fuck out of here, you CUNT. You were homophobic and transphobic years before your BS conversion. Don't divert as you usually do to avoid taking accountability for your beliefs. Fuck off. This bitch was calling Dudu a man or trans a year ago. Describing this Sala saga is as easy as going back to an old edit and simply swapping a face. We are all so jealous, guys. Point proven. Example 2. And now she's turned on Missy Moo? WTF is happening here? Okay, Missy Moo officially gets on my nerves. And that's okay. It happens. Someone is desperate to hold on to their spot as Chantal's biggest enabler and ass kisser. I removed the post about the Arabic words because I have no idea exactly what was said of the translation or context. I don't agree with slurs. I also don't agree with attacking a person or making false SA accusations in the comments to them. Foodie has her comments off for a reason, so attacking her in mine is a no-go. On that note, I'm currently watching Let Him Go, a movie on Netflix. Anyone see it? So far, it's so good. She's not done yet. Protects it from infection. That explains it. While I was with you, lol. You people are judging old ass underwear after being with Mr. Gonorrhea. At least they weren't green, Mr. Disease. You people and abuser apologists are also judging vaginal discharge or moistness, which is totally natural, unless you're like Didi and Angel Hands and us as dry as the desert. Anyway, last comment. Read this abuser trash. He knows he's a piece of shit, which is why he's an abuser. And coming to Canada, you lost your PR when you stabbed two people, you scum and disgrace. If anything, you should be deported and trade places with Salah. Anyway, you will be in jail and Dudu will be crying over her wine and back to doing Mike and Salah and I will be traveling. He doesn't want to come to Canada anyway. Vaginal discharge is normal. Most women and girls get it. It's a fluid or mucus that keeps the vagina clean and moist and protects it from infection. Ew, it's not easy getting to Canada. Oh crap, now she's turning on Pete's. I cannot believe Pete would accuse me of SA. Like, I'm so done with people. He's referring to the time I got super drunk on wine and kissed on live stream. I advanced him pretty slowly, and he had a lot of time to say no. SA is a serious accusation, and people are way too sensitive these days. I really need to rethink my friendships. I cannot even. SA over a kiss that he didn't push away? Really? Does everyone ask before they kiss before they knew for years and years? I'm so done. And before people say I accused trash bag of SA, he did. What do you think he's on trial for now? He forced anal smacks on me when I said no, and yes, I dropped charges again for the R words in the back. Most women in abusive relationships press and drop charges. It's common. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. Anyway, trash bag, I hope the same happens to you from Baba in prison, you buck-toothed rabid weasel. Oh, yes, he did, lol. And she thinks because he didn't say anything or push her back, it doesn't matter? Happened on live stream. I'm sure he didn't want to make a scene and was probably a bit shocked as well. Pete, this is important. We heard Chantal's voicemail about essaying you without your consent. We saw her, drunk, forcing herself on you. I know she's your friend, but that's abuse. And you're accepting because she pays rent. A lot of trans women suffer this kind of abuse quietly. Please don't. Go to the police, seek help. You deserve better. X. It was technically SA, sure, but at no point has she ever made me feel in danger. So it was easy trespass for me to forgive. Besides the point, if you felt in danger or not, that is not okay, Pete. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Wow. Honestly, kinda pissed that this even needs to be said, that people are trying to draw me into BS, but apparently it does need to be said. Chantal didn't effing SA me. So if you're trying to go after her for that, shut the fuck up and leave her alone. She feels like shit, and that makes me feel like shit. So just leave her the fuck alone. Let her try to be happy, you fucking goals. Missy Moo's latest community post. My statement. I obviously push the boundaries of what an internet fan-based friendship is. My personality and outgoing nature are not for everyone. I took liberties with Foodie Beauty that I would with IRL friends. Many times, she has stated we are indeed beezers, but also this is entertainment only. Perhaps she is not interested in all the other things that come with online friendship, and that is okay. Many people call her out daily, and it's not the same as approaching your best friend about an issue. There aren't any nefarious things she has privately said to me. It was friendly back and forth conversations. There won't be tea to spill. She doesn't privately slam anyone like you might think. Her online experience is not for everyone. I think I got caught up in trying to outdo those who left her high and dry and be the best support. But maybe that is not what she needed. It can be overwhelming. Lesson learned. Have an amazing weekend.